If you are hoping to get your hands on the Caitlin Clark version of Nike's Kobe Bryant sneaker, you're out of luck. They are out of stock. The WNBA star teamed up with Nike for a player edition of the Kobe 5 Pro Tro, decked out in Indiana Fever colors. You see them on your screen. They dropped at 10 a.m. Monday, and they sold out before 11 a.m. In fact, in just minutes. The $190 kicks are already showing up on the secondary market at close to double the retail price.
Stop what you're doing right now, because Nike just unleashed the biggest shockwave in women's sports history, and the financial ripple effect is already rocking the entire industry. Caitlin Clark's official signature logo has finally arrived, and the sales, they're nothing short of jaw-dropping.
And people kept saying, oh, Nike fumbled the bag with Caitlin. It has to get out there. Nike fumbled the bag. No, they didn't. It takes time. She's got to develop a whole freaking product line. But they just announced, breaking news right now, we have a logo. That is the official Caitlin Clark Nike logo. And it's not just that. I mean, this is cool. Nike has just announced that a signature product line will be dropping soon, with signature shoes coming in 2026. Now, this is going to be her logo for all of her Nike stuff that is Caitlin Clark official stuff, just like
At long last, after months of anticipation, Nike has finally delivered one of the most talked about logo reveals in women's basketball, when Caitlin Clark unveiled those sleek interlocking C's with a subtle third C hidden inside. It wasn't just about branding. Nike had just launched a financial powerhouse, one that's already reshaping the entire business landscape of women's sports.
I think it's growing on me. I do. I think I like it. I went to order a t-shirt and I can't get one. We're on that pre-order action, I guess. Comparison, this is the logo, the two CCs intertwined together. Somebody said it looked a lot like a 1950s airline logo, and I was like, you know, I kind of see that. There's Brianna Sturt.
The logo's design is sharp, elegant, and immediately unforgettable. Two interlocking C's capture her powerful bond with fans across the world, while a subtle hidden C reflects how her game was crafted from within, built on passion, fueled by relentless determination, and driven by her endless chase for perfection.
Double C on my jacket like Caitlin Clark. Flau'jae Johnson called it with her reference to CC in her song, because finally Nike has unveiled the signature CC logo, which features two C's. Caitlin Clark, of course, her name. I've joked about this situation for a while when people wonder what was going on with Nike, and I just can't imagine they would sign her to the deal that they did and then not eventually have some big product on the way. And of course, she is part of the partnership as well. Perhaps she could have been promoted more in the meantime, but regardless, she's so popular, all you got to do is drop a link.
Nike and Caitlin Clark poured over every detail, crafting a design that embodies her precision, her power, and her rare ability to inspire the next wave of athletes. But here's where it gets wild. The reaction from the market was instant, and the surge was absolutely explosive.
It looked like Caitlin Clark just gifted her entire team her signature merch, but it wasn't just the team. Every fan that shows up to Gamebridge tonight will get the first release of Caitlin Clark's signature merchandise from Nike. Caitlin Clark is simply the talk of the internet today. Her and Taylor Swift broke the damn internet. Yes, bro. And for all the people that was hitting me up about Caitlin Clark's signature logo, somebody said it looked like Chanel. I said it looked like Gucci. But whatever it is a luxury sports brand. I can't think of very many luxury sports brands.
If you're enjoying this, make sure to hit subscribe. Now, let's break down what happened the second this logo hit the market. Nike's stock, already on a steady climb, skyrocketed even higher as investors realized they were holding a goldmine. Shares extended their earnings rally, spiking 3% the very next day after Caitlin Clark's logo reveal, pushing total gains to an incredible 17% since the company's quarterly report beat expectations.
It says, Caitlin's signature logo pulls you in like her game. It features interlocking C's. Her mark is emblematic of ever-expanding range on the court. Celebrate her logo debut with this soft cotton logo tee. And you know what's interesting about this design? It does look like they are interlocked, but if you kind of like squint your eyes, it also kind of looks like a very dimensional one C in front of the other one. I don't know if that's just me. According to Nike, the shirt is available, but it's not available just yet. but you can be notified for when it does go on sale. I can only imagine it's going to get sold out lickety-split.
And this is only the start. Analysts believe that when Caitlin Clark's first signature shoe hits shelves in 2026, it could bring in a jaw-dropping $100 to $150 million for Nike. Sneaker insider Nick DePaula even stated, "When Caitlin's shoe launches, it has the potential to be a $100 million business, ranking as a top 5 signature line, not just in the WNBA, but across all of basketball." But here's the kicker. Some forecasts push the ceiling even higher, projecting as much as $150 million in revenue. If that happens, Clark's line would instantly become one of the most successful basketball shoe franchises in recent history.
And all it took was for her to take to social media to make this announcement, for everybody to go into a frenzy, and for, I think, the vibes to pick up just a little bit. It's that genuine love the fans have for Caitlin Clark. And the logo, pretty dope. Pretty dope, if I do say so myself. You see it right there. That's the look at it from the truck. They're going to be having to back up Brinks trucks to deal with all the orders that are coming for that sucker. But Caitlin Clark makes the announcement, says that the signature line is on the way in 2026.
Here's what critics don't want to say out loud. Caitlin Clark isn't just selling gear, she's rewriting the economics of the game. The same athlete responsible for a staggering 26.5% of all WNBA economic activity in 2024 is now projected to drive nearly $1 billion in impact for the league in 2025. And when it comes to Nike, her influence is off the charts. Take the Kobe V Protro in Indiana Fever colors, gone in minutes, with resale prices soaring to an average of $325 and some pairs climbing as high as $800. That's not standard athlete demand. That's the reach of a global cultural icon. Her jersey sales tell the same story. In 2024, Clark's Indiana Fever jersey ranked second overall in basketball, NBA and WNBA combined, behind only Stephen Curry. Sales skyrocketed by an unbelievable 1,093% that year, and she's held firm as the top-selling WNBA jersey all through 2025.
Caitlin Clark's new Kobe Bryant 5 sneaker sells out online in minutes. There hasn't been this much calamity over a white woman's shoe since Cinderella in the glass slipper.
And of course, just today, Caitlin Clark's new Kobe PE shoe sold out in less than a minute. And I saw so many tweets about this, so many people who were so sad that they've missed out on this shoe. I saw that there was this one Dick's store and people were lined up around the corner, like camping out, trying to get the shoe. I also heard that Nike stocked about 14,000 of these, and that is an unconfirmed report, but they sold out in less than a minute. If that's any indication of what a Caitlin Clark signature shoe will do, I think Nike better continue to get on it and get ready to launch this brand for Caitlin.
What Nike realized long before anyone else is that they weren't just partnering with a basketball player, they were betting on a cultural force. Industry analysts even described Nike's move as a bold gamble on women's sports, and it couldn't have come at a better time. The global women's sports market is projected to hit $235 billion in 2025, a 25% jump from 2024, with basketball expected to overtake soccer as the highest-earning women's sport. Women's basketball alone is on track to surpass $1 billion in revenue this year, fueled by superstars like Caitlin Clark, who are driving ticket sales, merchandise demand, and massive new investments. Nike's women's training apparel was already showing solid single-digit growth in recent quarters, and that was before Clark's logo even launched. The strategy is already paying off. Nike's investments in WNBA icons like Caitlin Clark, A'ja Wilson, and Sabrina Ionescu are delivering results. In fact, Wilson's first signature shoe sold out in less than 5 minutes the moment it dropped online.
The hardest logo, man, right now, currently, man. This is so dope, man. Nike, y'all did a good job with this, man. This is so clean. Go on her shoes, her shirts. Oh, man, that's gonna be so raw. Clark with the hardest logo in the game right now, man. That shit is super clean. I love it. I love it. It's super dope, man. Hey, Clark, just when they want to be dropping they stuff, you know you got something in the works, man, and you gonna drop it, it's gonna be way harder than everybody else's shit, man. The new God Caitlin Clark logo, man. Super sick.
But here's where it gets really exciting. Caitlin Clark's first signature shoe, set to debut in spring 2026, won't just be another basketball sneaker. It's shaping up to be a cultural moment. Nike is taking a deliberate 2-year development approach to make sure everything is flawless. The hype is already reaching levels we've never seen before. Sneaker insider Nick DePaula explained that Nike could have rushed the release, possibly aiming for the NBA All-Star game in Indianapolis. But instead, they chose patience. They know this drop has to be perfect. And when it finally arrives, it's expected to join the ranks of basketball's most elite signature lines. To put it in perspective, in the WNBA's 28-year history, only 12 women have ever had a signature sneaker. Right now, more than 22 active NBA players have their own. With this release, Clark will join Aja Wilson and Sabrina Ionescu as just the third active WNBA player with a Nike signature shoe.
And I understand what Nike is doing. Nike is trying to get into the luxury brand style, the luxury department style, almost a little bit getting out of sporting. If they successfully do this, this has never been done. Never been done. A sport brand turn luxury brand, and it's affordable. Affordable. See, that's the whole thing. It's a luxury brand that's affordable and is fashionable at the same damn time. And if this is how the ladies stuff look, I'm desperately seeking how the men's stuff looks.
The merchandising potential here is absolutely massive. Caitlin Clark's logo collection, set to launch on October 1st, will feature t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, and pants for every age group, along with premium pieces designed for adults. Even before that, a navy and yellow logo tee is dropping on September 1st, and if the past is any clue, it'll vanish from shelves instantly. The numbers don't lie. Since the start of the 2024 season, WNBA merchandise sales have jumped 500% league-wide, with player-specific gear exploding by an incredible 1,000%. And at the heart of this surge is Clark, now ranked among the top 20 best-selling athletes across all sports and sitting 6th among basketball players, NBA included. But her influence stretches beyond just her own merch. Fanatics reported that overall WNBA sales were up 500% in 2024 compared to 2023, while DAC's sporting goods saw a 233% spike in WNBA-related sales. Caitlin Clark isn't just selling products. She's lifting the entire league with her.
To me, this is more than just a logo. It's a dream come true. People always talk about leaving your mark on the game, and this is another way I can do that. That Nike shoe is going to sell. If you had Nike stock and you were worried about it, this is the event to alleviate some of that stress. This is the moment to rejoice. And there you have it, Caitlin Clark fans and everybody who's been sitting on pins and needles about all this. It is finally on the way. The logo has been revealed. Soon enough, we will get the shoe.
Caitlin Clark's rise with Nike lines up perfectly with the WNBA's media revolution, creating a rare moment where one player's star power is fueling the growth of an entire league. And the timing couldn't be better. The WNBA is kicking off the first year of a historic 11-year media rights deal worth around $2.2 billion, an agreement set to triple league revenue and completely reshape the business of women's professional basketball. This deal proves networks see the enormous commercial upside, and right in the middle of it all is Caitlin Clark. Major broadcasters, NBC, ESPN, ABC, CBS, along with new digital platforms, are all battling to secure Clark-driven content. She's become that rare kind of athlete who isn't just a star on the court but a guaranteed ratings magnet, capable of turning regular season games into must-watch national events. The numbers say it all. Clark's games average 1.09 million viewers, compared to just 414,000 for non-Clark matchups. That's nearly 3 times higher, showing her unmatched ability to draw in casual fans, first-time viewers, and loyal followers alike. In short, Caitlin Clark has created a gravitational force that's elevating not just her team, but the visibility and market value of the entire league.
I hope they really decide to personalize a lot of these items that they're going to be dropping. Like, I want storytelling to come back to sneakers and clothes. Like, I just want y'all to tell a story again, Nike. Like really bring that back. The reason why I love Jordan's Bred 11 is because everything that comes with the story that comes along with it. Like, he likes wearing suits. He wanted something that can be on and off the court. You know, the toe boxes, because he likes to drag his feet. The lace lock on some of his shoes. It's like he just didn't feel like tying his sneakers and stuff like that. Like, obviously it's going to be up to Caitlin Clark to create some viral moments in her shoe in order to bring light to what the shoe is, but just bring storytelling back to sneakers.
Her influence became even more obvious when she was sidelined by injury. During her absence, ratings on some networks dropped by nearly 40%, a staggering decline that proved just how directly her presence translates into viewership and revenue. That 5-game stretch without Caitlin Clark made one thing crystal clear. Her availability isn't just a storyline, it's a driving force behind the WNBA's momentum. For league executives, sponsors, and broadcast partners, it highlighted both the massive opportunity and the risk of building so much growth around a single transcendent star. Nike understands that better than anyone. CEO John Donahoe has confirmed Clark's signature shoe is already in development alongside her logo line, placing her among the elite few athletes with that honor. And this move is about more than just selling sneakers. It's Nike's statement that women athletes deserve the same premium treatment once reserved only for male superstars. Their 8-year, $28 million deal with Clark may already be the bargain of the century. One retail analyst even noted that Nike isn't banking on making back that $28 million strictly from shoe sales. It's about marketing, alignment, and attaching the brand to her meteoric rise. But here's the twist. Projections suggest her signature shoe alone could generate as much as $150 million in revenue. That means Nike's gamble isn't just working, it's rewriting the playbook. What we're witnessing isn't just a brand cashing in on a breakout star. It's a fundamental shift in how women's athletes are valued, marketed, and celebrated on the global stage.
CC logo, ready to go. I need t-shirts, hats, pants, shoes, socks. I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers. And I'm balling every time I come and talk to you. Yeah, I want it all, CC. I need all the CC merch. It's about time, Nike. Y'all have taken long enough. It should not have taken this long for you guys to get this stuff together. I don't know what the holdup was. Actually, I do believe I know what the holdup was. Y'all didn't want a bunch of people hating and mad and all that. I know. I'm ready for this merch to drop. Cannot wait. The Caitlin Clark merch is going to be absolutely fire. The sneakers are going to be off the hook.
Clark's new logo rollout isn't just about branding. It's Nike making a statement that women athletes deserve the same star treatment once reserved only for men. Her deal with Nike is bigger than just sneakers. It's a catalyst reshaping the entire landscape of women's basketball. Clark's presence is fueling ratings, filling arenas, drawing media attention, unlocking sponsorship dollars, and shifting how the world views women's sports. Not as a sideshow, but as top-tier entertainment. And while the critics keep recycling the same tired complaints that Clark gets too much attention, the numbers don't lie. Her logo gear will fly off the shelves. Her signature shoe is projected to shatter records. Her partnership with Nike is set to pull in hundreds of millions, rewriting the playbook for how women's sports are marketed. Nike finally did what was obvious all along. They recognize they're working with the most marketable athlete in women's sports today, and they're giving her the superstar platform she's earned. That logo reveal wasn't just a product launch. It was Nike saying, "We see it. She's the face of the future, and we're going all in." Caitlin Clark's Nike logo isn't just a symbol. It's a cultural marker, proof that women's basketball has arrived as a premium product, that female athletes will no longer be treated as an afterthought, and that the Caitlin Clark era is only just beginning.
But regardless about how anybody feels about it, the second these things drop, they are going to fly off the shelves. But one thing is for certain, at least it's not the revised Cracker Barrel logo that actually made the company's stock dip significantly upon its recent release. Shares actually fell 7% in the one day that it was released. And I know this is like completely off topic, but it's just something that I found so utterly fascinating. And if you aren't aware, the old Cracker Barrel logo actually featured Uncle Herschel, which was a man that was just leaning up against a barrel with a tagline underneath that said "Old Country Store." The company actually came out and apologized, saying that they could do better.
The logo is sharp, the rollout is polished, and the money on the table is staggering. Nike hit the jackpot with Caitlin Clark, and now they're ready to cash in on every bit of it. When her signature shoe finally drops in 2026, expect the same critics who mocked her logo to start scrambling for new excuses, because the numbers won't lie. The Caitlin Clark effect is undeniable. It's driving massive profits, elevating women's basketball, and turning everyone connected to her into winners. The logo was only the appetizer. The real spotlight comes with the signature shoe, a move that could completely rewrite how the world views female athletes when real investment meets true superstardom. Nike's sales are already skyrocketing, and the ceiling keeps climbing higher. Clark's logo was the spark that set everything in motion. But that shoe? That's the explosion that will transform the entire sports industry. The shift isn't on the way, it's already happening, and Caitlin Clark is the one leading it.